In our village, nestled by the whispering woods, lived a woman named Ilara. Her hands, stained with herbs and earth, held the knowledge of generations. She could soothe a fever with willow bark tea and mend a broken bone with a poultice of comfrey. The villagers sought her help in hushed tones, their gratitude as fleeting as the morning mist. But when a shadow of sickness fell upon the village that her remedies couldn't touch, their whispers turned to accusations. Witch, they spat, their fear a poison far more potent than any illness. They saw not the healer who had cradled their newborns and comforted their dying, but a monster conjured from their own ignorance. They forgot the warmth of her hands, remembering only the strangeness of her ways. Her knowledge, once a beacon of hope, became the very brand that condemned her. They drove her out, and with her, they banished the very wisdom that could have saved them.
In a village shrouded by ancient mountains, a chilling tradition held sway. Twins were a curse. For generations, the birth of two meant a heart-wrenching choice, only one could stay. The other was offered to the mountain god, a sacrifice to avert disaster. The villagers lived in fear, their lives dictated by this grim belief. But fate had a different plan. One stormy night, as lightning tore across the sky, a woman named Ilara gave birth to twin girls, Lyra and Vesper. Their cries echoed the thunder outside, a symphony of defiance against the village's dark law. The village elder, his face a mask of grim duty, declared the inevitable. One must be given to the mountain, but Ilara, her heart a fortress of maternal love, refused. She hid one of her daughters, challenging not just the elder, but the very foundation of their world. As the girls grew, one in the light and one in the shadows, their secret bond pulsed with a strange power. The village began to change in ways no one could have predicted. Was the curse real, or was it the tradition itself that had been poisoning their home for centuries? The story of Lyra and Vesper was just beginning, and it would change everything. Don't forget to subscribe to see what happens next.
In a village nestled among rolling hills, a great drought had fallen. The river dwindled to a trickle, and the fields turned to dust. The elders spoke of a hidden spring, a legend passed down through generations, whose waters could restore life to the land. 3 children, each with a unique spirit, decided to seek it out. First was Ilara, swift and impatient, who believed speed was the key. She dashed ahead, following the most direct path, but soon found herself lost in a thorny maze, her quickness leading only to scratches and dead ends. Next came Leo, strong and confident, who thought brute force could overcome any obstacle. He tried to smash through rockfalls and clear paths with his might, but only managed to tire himself out, the unyielding mountains mocking his efforts. Last was Maya, thoughtful and observant. She didn't rush or force her way. Instead, she watched the flight of birds, noticed the direction the moss grew on trees, and listened to the whisper of the wind. She followed the subtle clues of nature, which guided her along a winding, gentle trail. Eventually, Maya's quiet path led her to a secluded grotto, where the legendary spring bubbled with crystal clear water. She returned to find Ilara and Leo, tired and discouraged. Together, they followed Maya's way, and working as a team, they guided the life-giving water back to their village. The land was saved, not by speed or strength alone, but by wisdom, observation, and teamwork. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.